Are you willing to wait for an eternity for love? The House on the Moon, directed by Nelson Yeo, reimagines an ancient Chinese myth of Chang Er, the moon goddess, after she ascends to the moon following her husband Hou Yi's disappearance during his mission to save the dying sun. Instead of finding peace on her new home, she sets off across the dark side of the moon in search of her lover. This film reimagines a centuries-old myth and breathes new life into it, fusing science fiction and expanding on its lore into something completely modern. This is also Singapore's first ever Wuxia film and the first Singaporean feature to incorporate virtual production, which lends itself to the most breathtaking and ethereal frames I've seen in a while. But underneath all the sword fighting and lunar sci-fi elements, it's really about Chang Er carving out her own path and refusing to be bound by the fate she was destined for. Thanks to Momo Film Co, I had a lovely chat with director Nelson Yeo and lead actress Lim Shian to see what it was like bringing this film to life.
In Singapore, it's actually quite rare to work on a project like this. It's honestly an honor to try something a little bit more experimental. It kind of follows through in all aspects of the film, like not just the genre, the story, the visual style, and of course the VP screen, which is kind of incredible that we even have one in Singapore. But I would say in Singapore, he is one of the directors who has the most distinct style. I feel like they will know that it is Nelson's work, and that's something that I've always wanted to be a part of because not a lot of people are experimental in this way. I'm just glad that there is such a product to introduce a world beyond what we might think of Singaporean filmmaking. That's something that I really hope people will take away because it's just something different, and I feel like everybody should be willing to try something different.
I also hope that the audience can just go in with not having any expectations on like what the folklore should be and just go with the flow. I watch the film for what it is. I feel like it is something that is definitely quite different from Singapore, most of Singapore's cinema. I just wish that it can reach more people because I think the story itself is rather universal at its core.
Thank you, Aaron, for your questions, is what I want to say.
The House on the Moon will be having its world premiere at the Locarno Film Festival this August 14, 2026. Thank you so much to the lovely people at Momo Film Co for having me.